Okay, so we have game 229 here in the Tenacious Baseball League version 2.0. Tigers at Yankees. So, two teams in the bottom half. I just decided I would record this because it's Sunday night. The Bills won. I'm happy. The Philadelphia Union won the Supporter Shield in MLS. That makes me even more happy. It's icing on the cake, first trophy in team history, and so I figured, hey, let's do a baseball game. Yankees have their ace, Masahiro Tanaka, starting this one, and the Tigers have Michael Fulmer. So Tanaka will go out there first. We're in Yankee Stadium. It's a neutral night here in the Bronx. Singles will be threes, and home runs will be left-handed 19, right-handed 16. So the ballpark homers will be flying. And the lineup for the Tigers facing Tanaka, the righty. It'll be Ian Kinsler, second base, leading off. Cameron Maybin in center will bat second. Then Miguel Cabrera at first. J.D. Martinez in right. Justin Upton in left. James McCann. We got two McCanns here catching. So it's James McCann behind the plate for Detroit. And we could have even had the possibility of two Romines in this game. With Andrew Romine will be at third. Unfortunately for him, his brother Austin will not be in this game unless he pinch hits. Jose Iglesias at short, and Michael Fulmer will be pitching, batting ninth. So here is Kinsler. Leading off, that's a 4-5 right-hander. That's a fly ball into right field. Underneath it will be Aaron Judge, and the rookie catches the ball, 1 out. Cameron Maybin, 1-8, and he is going to hit an infield single. And Tanaka, decent holding. McCann's arm, though it neutralized it because it's not quite so good. So it would be a 1-14 chance if Maybin gets a good lead. We will try it with 1 out. And on a 7, he does not get a good lead. So Cabrera comes up with him holding Maybin on. It's a 6-11 against a righty. Fly ball to left field. Gardner grabs it. 2 outs. Back to first goes Maybin. And now J.D. Martinez. Is the ball going to get away from Tanaka? 1-8. It's a 1 again. It does. So wild pitch gets Maybin to second. Still 2 outs. 3-4. That one is hit deep and it's gone. A 2-run home run for J.D. Martinez. And the Tigers take a 2-0 lead in the first here. So a clutch bomb for the future Red Sox. 2-0. Justin Upton, 1-6. He strikes out to end the top of the first, but 2 runs in there for the Tigers. Okay, so now we are to the Yankees, and here is their lineup. Gary Sanchez not getting the start at catcher today. We already mentioned Brian McCann will be behind the plate. So it'll be Ellsbury leading off in center, Gregorius at short, and then Brett Gardner in left, Brian McCann catching, Aaron Judge in right. Will bat fifth. Sixth will be Mark Teixeira at first, Starlin Castro second base, Chase Headley third, and Tanaka with the pitcher's hitting card number 1. So Ellsbury a 3-3. That's a grounder right back to Fulmer. He throws to first for the out. 1 down. Gregorius, that's a 1-6 potential single. 1-5 on the D20. Does not get the job done. That'll be a liner to Kinsler. And now that's 2 outs for Brett Gardner. That's a 2-10. That's going to be a potential double. 1-4, it's a 7, so a single for Gardner. Try to get a stolen base here. He is sufficiently, although I will say, you know what, we're not. It's Brian McCann at the plate with 2 outs and 5-8. That's a fly ball to right, and it'll be caught by J.D. Martinez, so a 0 in the first for the Yankees. Okay, so it is top of the second. James McCann. 312 is a grounder to first base. And Teixeira takes it to the bag himself, 1 out. Andrew Romine. That's a grounder to second. That'll be Starlin Castro having to range a little bit to his left. He throws and makes the play as Romine tries to take it the other way for a single, but does not work out. 6-8 righty, and that's a strikeout. Strikeouts to end both the first and the second. Tigers lineup. 1-2-3 inning. Still 2-0 Tigers. So Aaron Judge gonna lead off here in the second. 1-9 strikes him out. Mark Teixeira. 4-10 batting from the left side. That's a fly ball to center field. Cameron Maben, a 3 range. And a 9 is going to be, he gets underneath it. E7 and 14 on the center field is, the play is going to be made. So a great range play by Robs Teixeira. That's the second out. So now Castro, 3-6. That's a ball. That's a not a ballpark. That's a regular old single for Castro. 2 out. Base runner at first brings up Chase Headley with 2 down. That's a 6-8 batting from the left side. Grounded to first base, and that'll be a 3-1. Still no runs for the Yankees on 1 hit. So 2 hits in the game, still 2-0 Tigers on top going to the third. Okay, pitcher's hitting card number 1, Fulmer. He will lead off the third with a 1-9, which is a strikeout. So that's 1 down. Now Ian Kinsler. At the plate, batting from the right side, 1-7. That's hitting the air to center. Ellsbury gets to it and makes the second out. 4-8 for Maben is going to be a fly ball to, actually a ground ball to shortstop, my bad. Looking at the right side. And Gregorius throws to Teixeira, and that's another 1-2-3 inning for Tanaka, but still a 2-0 deficit. And I almost forgot to write down the 0. So Tanaka up. 2-8 is a strikeout. So that will take us back to the top of the order with Ellsbury. .59 lefty, that's a strikeout. So 2 in a row there and 3 on the night for Fulmer. And now Gregorius 1-6. That's the same roll we had before for Gregorius. Still a 1-5 chance. Doesn't get it. Another liner to second. Another 1-2-3 inning. We see here. This time the Tigers get the Yankees into it. So that's through 3. It is still 2-0. Okay, Miguel Cabrera 0 for 1. And a 1-7. That is going to be a single. So it brings up J.D. Martinez with runner on first, which he had a runner on first when he came up in the 4th. A wild pitch advanced Maben, but Martinez then took it deep, and that provided the separation we have now. So Cabrera at first, nobody out. That is a 2-4, which is a walk. That is 2 on and nobody out for Justin Upton. Can they make Tanaka pay here as he has a little bit of a shaky start to the 4th? 5-2. That is a ballpark home run chance. Normal power guy. Upton now. This is from the right side. This is the weaker of the 2 sides for Yankee Stadium. 1-16 chance. This would be a 3-run bomb, and it is going to stay in the park. Comes up short. Oops, that's going to be a fly ball B, and it's in the left. It'll be caught by Gardner, and that's the first out, and everybody will have to retreat. So, unfortunately for the Tigers, that will lead to then the 4-6 against a righty is a ground at third base B. Trying the around the horde and can't get it. It'll be Headley over to Castro. Fielder's choice. Making his way to third will be Miguel Cabrera. And that leads to Andrew Romine with 2 down and runners at the corners. And it's a 3-11. It's a grounder to second base. And it's going to be up with it is Castro. And he does make the play and gets the Yankees out of that potential problem. So 2 left on. It is still 2-0. And so a long loud out there for Justin Upton. The fans thought it was going to go. It looked majestic, but it just came up short. And remember when we could have fans in the stadium? All right, bottom of the 4th. Gardner, 5-7. Is this grounded to short? Actually, it's fly ball to center field. Looking at the wrong side. That'll be caught by Maben. 1 out. Brian McCann. That's a 5-5. Against a lefty. This is going to be a 1-4 normal home run, which he does have normal power. It's a 13. That will be a double for McCann. So runner in scoring position now for Aaron Judge. Can he tie it up here? That's going to be a potential walk or passed ball. Could be a passed ball. McCann's number, they need a 1. Doesn't get it. So no pass ball, and Judge's at bat goes to a 6-6 righty. That is going to be a run home. One way or the other. Could be another double, and it is. They can't get the infield in time, so McCann comes around, and it is 2-1. Judge with an RBI there. Now Mark Teixeira with Judge still at second. 6-7 batting from the left. That's a grounder to second base X. Second baseman is Kinsler. Batting from the left, not holding. He's not responsible for the hold. So 1 E10, 1-17. I think that'll be probably a ground ball advance. Now let's see. That's a 14 on an E10 for the second baseman, and it's going to be the play made, but it'll be a 4-3 put out, and Judge will be able to advance to third. So the tying run 90 feet away brings up Starlin Castro. He did get a hit in the previous time up. Can he do it again? 6-4 righty. Grounder to shortstop, and another good middle infielder on this team. Iglesias has a chance. 1 E7, 1-15. He gets to it. And then in a 9 on an E7, he makes the play. And that will finish out the 4th. A run across on 2 hits. RBI by Judge, but it's still 2-1. Tigers on top. Okay, so lead cut in half. Iglesias facing Tanaka, and that is a single. 4th hit on the night for the Tigers. And it's going to bring up Fulmer. He's a D bunter. It's going to make an E. He will try bunting Iglesias over, and it's a 4. So E4. I need to get my trusty chart. E4 is a good sacrifice, and a 5 is going to be the first baseman who has to field it. So 3-4 will be the scoring as Castro covers, but now Iglesias at second, trying to get that run right back. Kinsler at the plate, 1-8, and he gets underneath it and skies it up. It will be reeled in by Gregorius, and that's an unproductive out. 2 down, still the runner at second. Looking for a base hit from Maben. 4-6, though, is going to be another grounder to third. Headley throws it all the way across the diamond to Teixeira in time through 4.5. Still 2-1. Okay, folks, bottom of the 5th here and bottom of the order. Headley, 8 hitter, is 2-2. Ballpark single chance. A 1-3, though, is pretty rare get, and it's going to be a liner to the second baseman for the first out. 1 down. Brings up Tanaka. He will hit here. 1-10 is a strikeout. Brings up Ellsbury, top of the order. Can they get something going here? 1-6. He's going to draw a walk. And I don't think we're going to try a stolen base here. Gregorius has some power. You don't want to take the bat out of his hand. 2 outs, 5-12 lefty. Grounder back to Fulmer, 5 range. 5 and 4, that's going to be a single. Keeps the inning alive. And that's an 8 and 5 is 13. He is at E8. 13, no error. But that will be an infield single for Gregorius. And that Brett Gardner, looking to try and tie this game up, needs a base hit to do it. 4-7 against a lefty. It's a strikeout, and that ends the inning. So Fulmer did not reach his inning of weakness yet, even though there were 2 hits. That wouldn't have been enough either, but it's still 2-1 Tigers. Top of the 6th. And Miguel Cabrera, 1 for 2. Led off with a single last time up, 5-7 as a righty, and that's going to be another base hit. Can he stretch it into a double, 1-6, and he will. It's a 15, so a single for Miggy. Brings up Martinez, who a walk and a homer. Both runs batted in for the Tigers. 2-7 is another walk. So that moves Cabrera to second, and we got to start maybe thinking about some bullpen going here. So Justin Upton, we'll let him go ahead and face Upton for now. 3-5. 1-7 would be a single. It's a 12. That's a liner to third and caught. 1 out. James McCann, 4-9 righty. That's a grounder to short. Gregorius, a good fielder. This could be 2. He's a 1 range and doesn't have to hold the runner. So that's a 1 and a 15. He is going to get this turn as long as he doesn't make an error. That's an 8 and 6 is 14. He is an E16 and a 14, right? Yeah, that's 14. So that's going to be a 1 base error. So he does not make a good throw, and that will lead the bases to be loaded. The manager will go out, talk to Tanaka, and with the bases loaded, 1 out now, he will face Romine in a potential balk or passed ball. It would be a passed ball if it's a 1 or a 2 here on the D20. It's a 6, so not going to be that. And they're going to play with the infield with the corners in. And that is a 4-6 against a lefty, which is a fly ball to center field. It's going to be deep enough to score. Cabrera, Ellsbury catches it. He relays it in. It keeps Martinez at second, but that's going to make it 3-1. Run batted in for Romine. Gets it deep. And that's 2 outs. 3-1, and now Iglesias with runners at first and second. Can Tanaka work his way out of this? 1-7. No, he will not. That's going to be a potential double, but it's going to score the runner from second either way. 1-3, a double. It is a 2. That will be a double 2-base advance, and I think this is going to be it. In comes Martinez, 4-1. Rolling into third is McCann. And I believe that's going to be it for Tanaka. So we will go to the for the Yankees with 2 across and runners at second and third, and Fulmer coming to bat. So Kirby Yates has been called on to relieve Tanaka, and still runners at second and third. And 5 2/3 innings for Tanaka. Of course, one of the runs, not his fault in this. Actually, neither of the runs, because the runner reached on the air. McCann did, and then the sac fly would have been the final out. So 2 outs, and it is Fulmer. They're not going to pinch hit for him. They want him to try and eat an inning up here, and that'll be another strikeout. So 2 strikeouts of Fulmer today, the first for Yates, and that does close it out. But 2 across here in the top of the 6 make it 4-1. Okay, so some work to do here for the Yankees. They were losers in the first game of this series, 10-7. So now they're looking to come back down again by 3. Brian McCann, 5'10", lefty, is a ballpark single. 1-3, doesn't get it, so that'll be a liner to the second baseman, Kinsler. 1 out. Aaron Judge. And I rolled the wrong. I rolled the D20, not that. So that we'll call that a foul ball. I missed it altogether. 5-10 for him. And that's another ballpark chance. 1-3. Will one of them come up? Nope. 15 again. Liner to short this time for 2 outs. And now Teixeira. 4-9, batting from the left side. Draws a walk. And that could be interesting here because of Starlin Castro coming up. He does have some power. 2 outs. Runner at first. 4-2 righty is a ballpark correction. Single chance. 1-15. And it's a 7. So that's going to be 2 on and 2 out. Tying run to the plate. And it's going to be Chase Headley. Can Fulmer work through the 6th here and be done? 6-10, batting from the left, grounded to third base. It's Romine, 2-11, 2-12. He should be able to get to that. Now it's the E11 on the third base chart. And a 15. And it's an error. So errors coming up and bite both pitchers here. And the Yankees are going to have to pinch hit with the bases loaded. And they are going to have Aaron Hicks come up and bat right now. And Fulmer will face him. So bases loaded, 2 down. Another error. Is going to come back and hurt him. 4-4 batting from the left. That's a catcher X. Uh-oh. Catcher X. McCann is a 2. We need to get the chart for the catcher. 2-17 would be a grounder. As long as there's no air, he is an E2. And it is going to be a play made. So he jumps out in front of the plate as it's a little squibber. 2-3 is the scoring, and that does get them out of it. So that was, again, Hicks pinch hitting here in the 6th, but nothing to show for it. The Yankees still down 4-1, a glorious opportunity that goes by the wayside, and that should be it for Fulmer. Okay, so the Yankees have to get back into the bullpen here and dip in, and they pull out Tyler Clippard here to try and get through at least the 7th. 3-12, and that's a single for Kinsler. First hit on the night for him. And still not great as far as the opportunities to run here. So Mabin is going to swing away. 2-10 is a walk. So that gets the runner up anyway. First and second, nobody out. Bad luck here so far for Clippard. Miguel Cabrera. 1-7. That's a single to left. Kinsler is going to have to hold up. And so the bases are loaded, nobody out. Clippard now is actually tired, but they're going to have to stick with him for now. And now Martinez has 3 hits in his first inning, and he is a 1-inning weakness relief pitcher. So first, second, and third, nobody out. Infield in. J.D. Martinez, 2-8. That's a strikeout, a big strikeout for Clippard, 1 out. Justin Upton, still the infield in here, trying to prevent any more runs from scoring. 5-10 righty, strikes him out. 2 outs. McCann now at the plate. Can he be a hero and extend this lead? The base is juiced, and 5-3 is a grounder back to Clippard. 3-51. Oh boy, this could be an error and a run in. Let's see what happens. 3-11, he gets to it now. The question is, E51. What would be the best result here for an E51 on the pitcher? You need anything. You need 17 or 18, or anything below 7 on the sum. It's a 9. That is going to be an error on Clippard. E1. Kinsler comes in to score. It's an unearned run, even though it is the pitcher making the error. Everybody moves up 1. And it's going to bring up Romine. So a blunder by Clippard brings up, oh boy, and maybe more problems Potential balk. He doesn't have a balk rating though, so he's fine. Romine with bases loaded, 2 outs. 6-5 from the left is a strikeout. He strikes out the side, but gives up 2 hits and a walk and a costly error. And it's the 7th inning stretch. It's 5-1. The Tigers are ahead. So the lefty, top of the order, is going to be bring out the lefty for the Tigers pitcher, Kyle Ryan. So it's going to be a 2-9, which is a grounder to first. That will be a play made by Cabrera. And that's a 1 quick out. Now Gregorius. 2-8. That's a single. So he gets it through, squirts it through the other side. Single. Now, Brett Gardner. Lefty-lefty matchup again. 5-2 fly ball to... actually, that's a grounder to first. That's a grounder to first. Hey, that's going to be a double play. We're going to call that 3-6-3. And that is it for the 7th. So a single but no runs. And nobody left as an inning-ending double play. We'll go to the 8th. And Clippard pitched quite an inning there, so we're going to have to go back to the bullpen. And it's going to be Ben Heller coming in to pitch, trying to get an inning of relief here. Seven batters faced for Clippard, and I thought about maybe using him for 2, but that wasn't going to happen after that. So Ben Heller facing Iglesias, 3-8, is a grounder to second base. Castro throws to first for the out, 1 down. Now the pitcher's spot. Nobody on. They will go with... we'll go with Ronald Torreyes. Actually, no. Let's give Mason Williams a chance here. Mason Williams. Oh, wait. I'm looking at the wrong team. My bad. That is Ryan who is being taken out. I was mistaken. So, pinch hitter for Detroit. And against the righty, they will have Steven Moya take a pinch hit opportunity here. Pinch hit opportunity in the 8th. Nobody on. 1 out. 6-5 lefty is a grounder to short X. Gregorius, a 1 and a 4. He gets to it. And then that's going to be a play made. So Moya is out. Now Kinsler with 2 away, 1-8. That's going to be a tall pop-up. He's already had one of these pop-ups. It's short, so a 1-2-3 inning for Ben Heller. And we will go to the bottom of the 8th. Still 5-1 Tigers. They're going to bring out another lefty. It's Blaine Hardy to face Brian McCann. 6-7 lefty is a grounder to second base. Kinsler 1-10. 1-1. He does get to it. That's the only fielding rating that will be okay for a 1 on the D20. Barely gets to it. Knocks it down. Throws to first in time. So 4-3 on the put out. And that's 1 out. Now here's Aaron Judge. 1-9, he strikes out. And now Mark Teixeira. 3-4. That's a fly ball to left. It will be caught. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. And there's also potential injury for Teixeira. It's a 10. So the 10 on the injury is going to be 2 games. But since we cut it by 3 now, it's going to be non-existent. So he will be able to stay in the game. It is still 5-1 going to the 9th inning, top of the 9th for the Tigers. And Heller had such a quick inning, we're deciding to leave him in there for Maben. 5-5 righty. That is going to be a fly ball to let's see, right-hand hitter B is going to be to left for the out. 1 out. Miguel Cabrera. 6'10 righty is a grounder to shortstop, and he will throw to first. That's Gregorius making the play there. And now J.D. Martinez. 1-6 is a strikeout, so Heller 6 up, 6 down. And we will go to the ninth. It is 5-1, and it's going to be up to, let's see, who's coming up? Castro, Headley. They're going to go back to the pen, and they're going to have Bruce Rondon pitch the ninth. So here we go with Bruce Rondon facing Starlin Castro, Headley, and the pitcher spot. And we probably will see Gary Sanchez before this is all out. 4-7 righty is a strikeout. 1 down. Chase Headley, 6'8", batting from the left. That's a strikeout. And now we will have Sanchez come in to pinch hit for the ninth. And where is his card? It is right here. Getting the night off. Gary Sanchez, can he put some life into this crowd that are already heading to the exits? 110 ballpark home run chance, a 1-16, and it is gone. So a homer, maybe a little bit of consolation, makes it 5-2. Sanchez knocks another one out of the park in his rookie campaign. And now Ellsbury, they have a little bit of life here. 1-9, that's going to be trouble. That is a double for Ellsbury. And now the tying run in the on-deck circle with 2 outs brings up Gregorius. 5-2, runner at second. 4-8 lefty is a strikeout. The side is retired. The game is over. They get 1 run in the ninth. 5-2 is the final here from Yankee Stadium. The winner, Michael Fulmer, outduels Masahiro Tanaka. Your big play of the game, the 2-run home run in the first by J.D. Martinez, set Detroit on the path. And that was how it goes. So 5-2 is your final here from Yankee Stadium. Please hit the like if you like this game. Tried to do this a little bit of a quick game here. Again, 229 out of 270. So we've got just a little over 40 left. So actually we might have exactly 40 left. It's right. Actually no, we have I think 41 left. So thank you guys for watching and for paying attention to this project over the last couple of years. We'll talk to you soon here on Tabletop Baseball Plus.